HBO's Sex and the City is getting a great resurgence in popularity after landing on Netflix, which is a reminder to watch the franchise's prequel show starring Austin Butler. Often regarded as one of HBO's best TV shows of all time, Sex and the City arrived in the late 1990s and became a massive phenomenon as it followed the friendships, romances, and career ups and downs of four New York City women in their 20s and 30s. The success of the show was so undeniable that after 6 seasons on HBO, Sex and the City was followed up by 2 movie sequels, a prequel series, and a revival show. While Carrie, Samantha, Miranda, and Charlotte are fictional characters in Sex and the City, the show is inspired by Candace Bushnell's mid-90s newspaper column and book of the same name. Sex and the City, therefore, has plenty of real-life stories and experiences to draw on throughout various points in the characters' lives, in addition to their own fictional adventures. Consequently, with the success of the original show and movies, making a prequel series about Carrie Bradshaw's teenage years was an unsurprising expansion for the franchise. Austin Butler stars in Sex and the City's prequel show, The Carrie Diaries. AnnaSophia Robb and Austin Butler lead the prequel show about Carrie's teen years. Based on a prequel book written by Candace Bushnell, Sex and the City's prequel series debuted in 2013 and starred a pre-Elvis Austin Butler. The CW show followed 16-year-old Carrie Bradshaw, AnnaSophia Robb, in 1984 during her high school years, exploring her earlier journalistic pursuits, fashion trends, friendships, romances, and eventual move to New York City. The cast of The Carrie Diaries also featured Austin Butler as Sebastian Kidd, who served as Carrie Bradshaw's off-and-on romantic interest throughout the show's 2 seasons. Since the show begins over a decade before Sex and the City's premiere, hardly any characters from the main show appear as younger versions of themselves in The Carrie Diaries, with the major exception of Samantha Jones. Sadly, after only 2 seasons, The Carrie Diaries was cancelled by the CW, bringing the show to a close in 2014. Still, the prequel series is worth watching as a precursor to Carrie's flourishing career and friendships in New York City in the main show, with compelling performances by AnnaSophia Robb and Austin Butler. Why the CW cancelled The Carrie Diaries after only 2 seasons? Low ratings hurt The Carrie Diaries despite a promising second season. Carrie with her friends in The Carrie Diaries. Unfortunately, the Austin Butler starring TV show failed to achieve the same overall critical draw and viewership numbers as the original HBO hit, despite the fact that the second season holds a 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes. The primary reason for The Carrie Diaries cancellation was its drop in viewership ratings during the second season. According to TV Line, The Carrie Diaries Season 2 concluded with an audience of 910,000 and a 0.4 demographic rating, marking a sharp ratings decline from its inaugural season. While The Carrie Diaries Season 2's success was aided by the introduction of the younger version of Kim Cattrall's Samantha Jones, played by Lindsay Gord, it wasn't enough to save the show on the CW. The Carrie Diaries' conclusion was announced alongside the cancellations of 2 other CW shows, Tomorrow People and Starcrossed, but its early ending was still disappointing to many audience members. The show's premature ending even inspired plenty of petitions for its renewal or move to another network, but sadly such efforts were unsuccessful in launching The Carrie Diaries Season 3. With Carrie having just made her official move to New York City with Samantha at the end of The Carrie Diaries Season 2, fans of the original Sex and the City show were excited to see how Carrie met younger Miranda and Charlotte. Considering The Carrie Diaries Season 2's Rotten Tomatoes score jumped to 100% after the first season's 68% rating, it was clear that the show's quality and storytelling were improving at an optimistic rate. Rather than concluding with Carrie and Samantha's move-in, it seemed that The Carrie Diaries was just getting started with Robb's younger Carrie when the series came to an early end.